For years and years and years, I didn't tell my story because I was ashamed of my story. I was ashamed of the bad decisions I had made. I thought, what would people think? I was very embarrassed. I was very overcome with grief in so many areas because my story led me into some very, very painful valleys. But here's what God's been showing me, that's where we learn the heart of God, is in our valleys. When we can't depend on ourselves, when our own choices or our own bad turns in life have led us into valleys that we can't walk alone, that's where we learn the heart of God. That's where we really feel Him. That's where we come to know Him. And in our failures, that's where that deepening of wisdom and understanding come from. They really don't come out of our victories and our successes. They come out of those dark moments, out of those frightening and painful and excruciating moments. That's where wisdom really comes from, is from experience. Those valleys where I actually learned His heart and where He showed me grace, and He showed me that my sins are as far as the east is from the west. That redemptive work that Jesus did on the cross washed them away. It took me so long to get my head around that. Now I lead with my story. Now I tell my story, not because I'm proud of it, but because I'm so proud of what God has done in spite of it in my life. When you make peace with your past and you're able to share your story in a way that is triumphant because of your walk and your relationship with God, that is so compelling for the people that you encounter. It's also authentic. It's genuine. So when we talk about walking in authority in this world right now, we talk about really stepping into that full authority. It's really God working through us. It's not authority we have. I can say something and it may have no authority at all, but it's God's word that has the authority. And when we are in obedience to Him, and when we are walking out our proper love walk toward people, we genuinely love people, and then we are repentant, meaning that we're no longer hypocrites, and we've turned away from wicked things, and we've turned toward Him, and we are in alignment as a result of that now with Him. We know we're under grace, meaning we don't have to feel shame and all of that. I'm seeing that that's when the authority kicks in. That's when our prayers have like superpowers. That's where I see actual needles moving and actual change happening, just even in my own life. I see God showing up every day in all kinds of different ways. We don't have to go chase people. We don't have to chase outcomes. We don't have to force things. It's like mountains just move when you're in that kind of alignment with Him.